I was hoping you would come in today. I haven't seen you in a while, but I was really hoping you would come in while I was working today. It's funny because I was just thinking about you and wondering how you were doing and if you had been in recently. Have you been in? I guess the last time I saw you was probably, yeah, about 3 weeks ago. So, how are you doing? I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. I do, actually. I do. I just got in a whole stack. Somebody just brought in a whole stack of records. These came in before I came in today, so I've not had a chance to look at them. Would you like to look through them to see if there's anything in here you'd be interested in? As soon as I saw them, I thought about you. I thought, this is something that you would really like. I just kind of briefly read over a couple of the titles, but I haven't really looked at them really closely. Would you like to do that? Okay, they're not in order. I don't know if the person who brought them in had them in any particular order or not. Is that okay? Okay. Well, let's see what they brought. Okay. Here's the first one. It's Heat Wave, Too Hot to Handle, and it features Boogie Nights, as it says right up here. I love the cover art for this album. Look at that. Everything is melting. Yeah, oh, it is. Let me check. It looks from here like it is. Yep, see, it's still on its original sleeve. The album includes Too Hot to Handle, Boogie Nights, Ain't No Half Steppin', Always and Forever. That's on side 1. And then on side 2 we have Super Soul Sister, All You Do Is Dial, Lay It On Me, Show Enough Must Be Love, and Beat Your Booty. And this is from England. According to this, it's English disco. Yeah. These are actually not priced yet, so any of these that you're interested in, we probably have to have somebody look it up for you to see what they are, what the prices are. They're so new, we haven't even put prices on them yet. Okay, that's the first one. And the second one is Sister Sledge, We Are Family. See? Yeah, this is a great album. And this is one, actually, if you're not interested in it, I had a gentleman come in, I want to say it's only about a week ago, looking for this album, and we didn't have any. So I need to see if we still have his number if you're not interested. It includes He's the Greatest Dancer, Lost in Music, Somebody Loves Me, and Thinking of You. And that's on side 1, and then side 2 we have We Are Family, Easier to Love, You're a Friend to Me, and One More Time. So that's Sister Sledge, We Are Family. It's in very good condition, the cover, and let's see, the record is still in its protective sleeve. I have not taken out the records themselves to look at them, which of course you would be welcome to inspect the records if you are interested. And the next one I have is Thelma Houston, Any Way You Like It. There's the back. This album includes Any Way You Like It, Don't Leave Me This Way, Don't Know Why I Love You, and then on side 2 we have Come to Me, Don't Make Me Pay for Another Girl's Mistake, Sharing Something Perfect Between Ourselves, If It's the Last Thing I Do, and Differently. This one is also in its protective sleeve. Yep, all these came from the same person, yeah. Oh, now this is one that will go very quickly, so if you want this, I'll probably need you to let me know today, because this is another very sought after album. This is Jesus Christ Superstar, and it is a double set. You get 2 records with this, and inside there's this Jesus Christ Superstar, and it has, you can see here, it's basically, I guess, just the script to the play. Or just, I'm sorry, it's like the lyrics to the songs or something. I'm not really familiar with it. Like I said, these just came in, and I've actually never looked at these. Interesting artwork on the inside there. So this is included with the 2 record set. And it says here that it was recorded in England. Okay, performing in Superstar are members past and present of Deep Purple, Joe Cocker's Grease Band, Lord Sutch, Ainsley Dunbar, Retaliation, The Big Three, Juicy Lucy, Quartermass, Mercy Beats, Gracious, Plastic Penny, Spooky Tooth, Manfred Mann, and Nucleus. Also performing is an 85-piece orchestra and the Strings of the City of London. And this is one that a lot of people in the area have been looking for. And this, to the best of my knowledge, is the best one. This is the only copy we have received probably in a year. So this one is not, it will probably be gone before we close today. So this is one that would you be interested in this one? Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and set this out separately, just so we don't forget that. Okay, and then we have Journey, Evolution. Yeah, I love the cover art too. Isn't that cool? Although I have to say, there's a picture on the back of the band, and I'm sorry, this dude in the white pants, his pants are very disturbing. I'm sorry. He really. The less said the better about these pants, but that's really, really unfortunate. That's just upsetting. This is Steve Perry, Ross Valerie, Neil Sean, Greg Rowley, and Steve Smith, but dude's got to do something about those pants. All right. Let's see. The songs on this album are Majestic, Too Late, Lovin', Touchin', Squeezin', City of the Angels, When You're Alone It Ain't Easy, Sweet and Simple, Lovin' You Is Easy, Just the Same Way, Do You Recall, Daydream, and Lady Luck. Ooh, and then we have Chicago from Columbia Records. Really interesting cover to this album. And of course, we have the band members up here at the top, and then their classic logo design. Now, this album does not tell you what songs are on it. Because see, the back looks the same as the front, and it's textured. It has a nice texture to it. But no songs. Let's see. Oh, wait. Oh, it opens out. Look at that. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know it did that. The songs are Critics' Choice, Just You and Me, Darlin' Dear, Jenny, What's This World Coming To? And then on side 2 we have Something in This City Changes People, Hollywood, In Terms of Two, Rediscovery, Feeling Stronger Every Day. So that's pretty nice. And this record does have the protective cover. Whoever owned these, I think, probably took very good care of them. But of course, as I said, you're free to inspect the actual records to make sure they look okay. Oh, Herb Alpert. I love Herb Alpert. I do. And the Tijuana Brass. I grew up listening to this. Okay, this is a Herb Alpert album, SRO. That's the name of it. Yeah, Whipped Cream is still my favorite, but I bet there's some good stuff on here. This My mom was a big fan of Herb Alpert. We listened to a lot of it when I was a kid. Our Day Will Come, Mexican Road Race, I Will Wait for You, Beanbag, The Wall Street Rag, The Work Song. And then on side 2, we have Mame, Blue Sunday, Don't Go Breaking My Heart, For Carlos, Freight Train, Joe, and Flamingo. So here they are. Oh, I had a feeling this would be in here. Whipped Cream and Other Delights. This was the one that my mom played the most. She didn't actually have, well, maybe she did, I don't know, but this is the one we listened to a lot. We had the album, and then we also had it on 8-track later. We had an 8-track player, and my mom bought the 8-track, and sometimes we would listen to it in the car. Yeah, we were really high tech. We had an 8-track player in the car at one point too. So this includes A Taste of Honey, Green Peppers, Tangerine, Bittersweet Samba, Lemon Tree, Whipped Cream, Love Potion Number 9, El Garbanzo, Ladyfingers, Butterball, Peanuts, and Lollipops and Roses. The Lonely Bull, yeah. See down here they have some other ones listed. We have the Lonely Bull, I think. None of these other ones. South of the Border, I think we might have had that one. The other ones don't look familiar. I remember though as a kid seeing this woman, I thought she was so beautiful. I wanted to look like that so bad. She was so pretty. Okay, now this is Johnny Mathis. Johnny's Greatest Hits. So we're just bouncing all over the place with these records. Chances Are is on here. That's one of my favorite Johnny Mathis songs. I think it's probably my absolute favorite Johnny Mathis song. So this album includes Chances Are, All the Time, The 12th of Never, When Sunny Gets Blue, When I Am With You, Wonderful, Wonderful, It's Not For Me to Say, Come to Me, Wild as the Wind, Warm and Tender, No Love, and I Look at You. This, who is it made by? Columbia. That's right there. Columbia. I love the way old records smell. They do. They kind of smell like old books. Has that? It's got an interesting smell to it. Now this is another one that it's like Jesus Christ Superstar. If you want this one, I probably need to know now. This is from the play Tommy by The Who. And this is another. I'm sorry, the movie. God, another 2-record set. And let's see, for the movie, it stars Anne Margaret, Oliver Reed, Roger Daltrey, and Elton John, and with guest artists Eric Clapton, John Entwistle, Keith Moon, Paul Nicholas, Jack Nicholson, Robert Powell, Pete Townsend, Tina Turner, and The Who. Oh, wow, that's trippy. Check it out. I'm trying to open it where you can see it. Oh, my goodness, look at all that. I like The Who. They have some really cool songs. Now we have everything listed here that's on these records. We have Prologue 1945, Captain Walker, It's a Boy, Bernie's Holiday Camp, 1951, What About the Boy, Amazing Journey, Christmas, Eyesight to the Blind, Acid Queen, Do You Think It's Alright, number 1, Cousin Kevin, Do You Think It's Alright, number 2, Fiddle About, and then Do You Think It's Alright, number 3, Sparks, Extra, 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 Pinball Wizard, of course, love that song, Champagne, There's a Doctor, Go to the Mirror, Tommy, Can You Hear Me, Smash the Mirror, I'm Free, Mother and Son, Sensation, Miracle Cure, Sally Simpson, Welcome, TV Studio, Tommy's Holiday Camp. We're not going to take it. Listening to You, See Me, Feel Me. So, would you be interested in this one? No? Okay, that's all right. What's going on with his mouth? It's like somebody took some elastic or a rubber band and sort of plugged his mouth with an Oreo or something. Does it not? Okay, and this is another, wow, they have another version. This is another version of Jesus Christ Superstar. Yeah, this is just a single record. It's musical excerpts from the rock opera. It includes Heaven on Their Minds, Everything's All Right, Hosanna, Pilot's Dream, I Don't Know How to Love Him, The Last Supper, Gethsemane, and then Jesus Christ Superstar. You want this one too? Okay, we'll keep those together. Oh, we have on the Verve label, we have the Righteous Brothers. The title of this one is Go Ahead and Cry. And it, no, this one doesn't appear to be in its protective cover. Let's see. It's not on the, it doesn't have the little slip sheet in there, the little paper. This album here includes these songs. We have Go Ahead and Cry, Something You Got, I Believe, Save the Last Dance for Me, that's a good song. I've Got the Beat, Let It Be Me, another good song. What Now My Love, Stagger Lee, Drown in My Own Tears, Big Time Ben, Island in the Sun, and Things Didn't Go Your Way. So that's the Righteous Brothers. Oh my God. Okay. This one I am not familiar with. I didn't even know this existed. Okay, I did not know this was a thing. Christmas Eve with Colonel Sanders. It looks like he died right there in front of the fireplace. He looks like he's dead. Well, all that fried chicken finally caught up to him, I guess. So I guess this is a Christmas album that Kentucky Fried Chicken put out at some point. I don't know. I really had no idea there was such a thing. Well, let's see what we have here. Oh, it looks like it's songs from multiple artists. We have White Christmas by Jim Reeves. God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen by the Anita Carr Singers. Silver Bells by Floyd Kramer. My mom always liked him. Medley, Hark the Herald Angels Sing. Good King Wenceslas by Hugo and Luigi and with their children's chorus. O Come All Ye Faithful by Chet Atkins. Santa Claus is Coming to Town by Skeeter Davis. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer from Hank Lachlan. I Heard the Bells on Christmas Day by Chet Atkins. The Little Drummer Boy by the Norman Luboff Choir. And then A Christmas Festival, which is a medley that includes Joy to the World, Deck the Halls, God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen, Good King Wenceslas, Hark the Herald Angels Sing, The First Noel, Silent Night, Jingle Bells, and O Come All Ye Faithful by Arthur Fiedler and the Boston Pops Orchestra. And then on the back, there's a whole bunch of stuff here, I guess, about the album. And then we have a little column here about Colonel Sanders. That's just interesting. He really doesn't look well. He looks deceased. Look at him. Sorry. Okay, oh, okay. Now this album cover is not in as good a shape. It looks like it's actually coming apart. Oh, yeah, the record has some scratches on it as well, but I'll show it to you. This is Happy Days. It looks like it's by a company called Kid Stuff. This is like maybe Kids Bop from the 60s or 70s or something. That girl is seriously sunburned. They're all sunburned, actually. They're really happy, though. This includes, oh, Sir Duke. I love that song. You Make Me Feel Like Dancing, Sir Duke. Don't Stop, Rockin' Robin, Rock Around the Clock, Games People Play, At the Hop, and Happy Days. And it looks like they're all by the Wild Honey Singers. And then there's some stuff on the back. There's all kinds of stuff back here. And then they have some stories. Some different stories like Three Little Pigs, Rumpelstiltskin. Oh, these are different records you can buy. Okay, so you can read records where they will read these stories to you. And then it says on here that you should color these pictures. And it looks like nobody wanted to color the pictures. But you see it's torn right here. It looks like it got ripped somehow. Like, well, if the kids were anything like mine, they tried to open it. They tried to get the record out and couldn't get it out. So they just grabbed it and pulled it back and tore it right there. And the record does have some scratches on it, so I doubt that will go for much. Wow, I don't know what this is, but it's very beautiful. This is titled Orchids in the Moonlight. It looks like it's instrumental songs. This was a Harmony record. It was a product of Columbia Records. Ken Wilson at the organ and Bill Green at the piano. Look at these beautiful flowers. I love those colors. I love all this purple up here. It's just gorgeous. And this album contains a bunch of songs. Orchids in the Moonlight, If You Were the Only Girl, Temptation, The Doll Dance, Deep Purple, Siboney, My Beautiful Lady, My Shawl, I'll Get By, and When I Grow Too Old to Dream. I am not familiar with this album or these people, so I don't really know if it's any good or not. Have you ever heard of this? I haven't. Oh my, look here. It's Gone with the Wind. How cool. This was on sale for 79 cents. Nouveau, a new record by Design. You have Rhett and Scarlett on there. And here's the picture again without all this stuff on it. And music from Spectacular Hollywood Films. So it looks like it's not just Gone with the Wind, but I guess Gone with the Wind is the featured movie. We have the Bible, The Bells of St. Mary's, Merry Widow, Exodus, Samson and Delilah, from Dean Franconi and his Hollywood Strings. It still has the plastic on here, but it's been opened. And no protective paper for the record itself. And it looks like those were the only songs on here. The record looks fantastic. Look at that. I'm telling you, it almost looks brand new. I don't think this was ever played or handled. Or if it was, it wasn't played or handled much. Oh dear. Okay, yeah. That looks like it's in German. I cannot help you with this title. I don't speak German. I don't read German. I have no idea what that says. The entire thing is in German. Oh my goodness. Look at that. It's all in German. But it's a lovely picture. So, do you know, does this look familiar to you? Have you ever seen this? Yeah, me neither. I don't know. It looks like, though, it may have the lyrics. No, I don't know if these are lyrics or not, but there's a bunch of stuff here. I can't even begin to guess what all that says. Yeah, I have no idea what kind of record this is. So I'm no help. Are you interested? No? Okay. Oh, good. This one's in. Oh, no. Some of it's in English. Okay. Music of the German Verdenfels. So I think that, okay, it says it's waltzes, marches, and rollicking folk songs of the Bavarian mountains. And all the song titles are in German. I'm not going to try to read all those. I do not speak any German at all. I know that often the W sounds like a V. That's about all I can do to help with that. But again, it's a beautiful cover. Look at that pretty picture. Look at those mountains. Looks like something Bob Ross would paint. It really does, doesn't it? It looks like a Bob Ross picture. Actually, I have a painting that was done in the style of Bob Ross, and it's remarkably similar to that. It's hanging in my sunroom at home. And, okay, this is from Austria. My Vienna. Popular music of Austria, directed by Alfons Bauer. It says back here, there's a lot more to Viennese music than Strauss waltzes. Recorded in the fabled Austrian city by a group of singers and musicians who consistently make hit records, and under the leadership of zither-playing Alfons Bauer, this album is a fast-moving presentation of modern pop Austrian music that starts with the actual sounds of the bells of Vienna's St. Stephen's 12th century cathedral, Der Altes Steffi. I know I'm saying that wrong. And it zips along through 24 authentic and deliciously Viennese melodies to the concluding Ich bin halt Vienna. And the, I'm not even going to try to say that, Hauptmann Deutschmeister Marsch. I am not able to speak this language. Okay. If you're interested, you can see all, it has a lot of different songs on here. I mean, you know, that's pretty cool. There's a lot on here. So it's a good value. But I will say, typically albums like this we do sell fairly inexpensively because there's not a lot of demand for it. It's kind of for niche audiences. There are only a few people who come in looking for stuff like this. So we, you know, of course the demand is not there, so we sell them pretty inexpensively. Would you be interested in this one? No. Okay. I'm going to keep all those together. It's an interesting, I've never seen this. This is an interesting cover though. This is The Whole Enchilada by Trini Lopez. And somebody got this at Kmart. I remember when Kmart used to sell records. Oh my God, I'm old. For $3.72. It's a remarkably specific price. I like the art on the cover. That's really cool. Let's see. That's nice. This album includes Don't Let the Sun Catch You Crying. I know that song. I haven't heard it in a long time, but I know that song. Sunshine Superman, Cry Like a Baby. Sunshine of Your Love, Sunshine Park. La Leña, Spanish lyrics by Trini Lopez. Para Cum Cum. I Heard It Through the Grapevine. I Wonder What She's Doing Tonight. What You Don't Know Won't Hurt You. Come a Little Closer. My Baby Loves Sad Songs. And Without You. There's a lot on here. You want this one? Okay, well, I'm going to put it with your other two. And then we have a young Barbra Streisand. I like her. The Barbra Streisand album. Memory is my favorite Barbra Streisand song. I love that song. Okay, let's see what's on here. Here we have some interesting little stuff. It says, did you ever hear Helen Morgan sing? Were you ever at the theater when Fanny Brice clowned in her classic comedy way? I love her, Fanny Brice. She's so funny. Or when Beatrice Lillie deliciously poked fun at all sham and pomp? Have you heard our top vocalists belt, whisper, or sing with that steady and urgent beat behind them? Have you ever seen a painting by Modigliani? If you have, do not think the above has been ballooned out of proportion. I advise you to watch Barbra Streisand's career. This young lady, a mere 20, oh my goodness, this is old, has a stunning future. Keep listening, keep watching, and please remember I told you so. And that was written by Harold Arlen. I think that's what that says. Well, looks like he was right. So here she is again on the front. This album includes Cry Me a River, My Honey's Loving Arms, I'll Tell the Man in the Street, A Taste of Honey, Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Wolf, Soon It's Gonna Rain, Happy Days Are Here Again, Keeping Out of Mischief Now, Much More, Come to the Supermarket, In Old Peking, A Sleepin' Bee. Okay, and this is arranged and conducted by Peter Matz. So that's pretty cool. You want this one? I want this one. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to give customers first crack at the records. I know. Oh, my grandma had this. Oh my goodness. The Heart-Touching Magic of Jim Nabors. Yeah, my grandma loved him. And this is interesting. Look at it on the back. I don't know why this just looks cool to me. We have Arthur Fiedler and his famed Boston Pops, Guy Lombardo, Glenn Miller, and old-time piano music. And it looks like you can save money. You get $1 each. Save $1 each on the second, third, and fourth album or tape you order. Yeah, and here they have the album price and the 8-track price. Looks like there's a $2 difference. The 8-track is $2 more. So this is the Heart-Touching Magic of Jim Nabors. But it doesn't say what songs are included on this album. Okay, this one is in its protective sleeve, as you can see. And of course it looks like, again, they're trying to get you to order more stuff. 8-track stereo cartridge tape. They are really, really upselling the 8 tracks. This must have been around the time they came out. I will tell you what's on here. We have You Are the Sunshine of My Life. I like that song. Help Me Make It Through the Night. Try to Remember. Till the End of Time. Our Love. Green Green Grass of Home. That's a good song. Kiss Me Goodbye. Honey, I Miss You. Everything is Beautiful. Somewhere My Love. Boy, these songs bring back memories. Make the World Go Away. My mom liked that one, especially after a long day. The Impossible Dream. Release Me. Tennessee Waltz. Release Me. That's like the alien in Independence Day. That's what he got Dr. Oken to say. You Don't Know Me. There Goes My Everything. For the Good Times. Strangers in the Night. Annie's Song. But you can't do it as well as John Denver. And I didn't know that Jim Nabors ever had a version of Annie's Song on an album. I don't remember that being on here. Let Me Be There. John Denver just killed that song. Annie's Song. He could just slay that song. He was so good at it. So are you interested in the heart-touching magic of Jim Nabors? Our friend Gomer Pyle. No? Oh. I may actually keep this one out. I may get this. Oh, another Herb Alpert. Herb Alpert in the Tijuana Brass. South of the Border. And here he is again on the back. Black and white picture. This is from A&M Records, and down here we have some of the other albums that they had available at the time. I'm thinking this is from the late 60s. I'm not sure. Okay. We have South of the Border, The Girl from Ipanema. That's a good song. Hello, Dolly. I've Grown Accustomed to Her Face. That's another good one. Up Cherry Street, Mexican Shuffle. El Presidente, All My Loving. Angelito, Salud, Amor y Dinero. Numero 5, and Adios Mi Corazon. South of the Border. No, I'm going to have to make sure I put this with the other Herb Alpert album. Well, this person brought in a lot of records, didn't they? This is big band. And the most prominent thing here says Beatlemania. Buddy Morrow and his orchestra. The big hits of 1964. We have She Loves You, I Want to Hold Your Hand, Roll Over Beethoven, Can't Buy Me Love, Bonnie, Glad All Over, Please Please Me, Needles and Pins, All My Lovin', I Saw Her Standing There, Twist and Shout, and Bits and Pieces. And on the back, it's just all about Beatlemania. Look at that. All these headings are about Beatlemania. That was a big deal back then. And this looks like the record is in a piece of plastic. Look at that. Instead of paper, it's plastic. That's interesting. Now, that may not be original. I don't know. You want to look at it? Okay, I'm going to put it with your stack. When I was a kid, we had some of these. I remember these. It's a Disneyland record. We had some of these. I don't know that we had Sleeping Beauty, but we had several different ones. And I don't remember if it was a Disneyland record or not. But when I was little, we had this record, and it was a reading of the story The Little Engine That Could. And something about at the very beginning when the record first started, the first thing you heard was the sound of a train whistle. And something about it completely freaked me out. And when my mom put the record on, if I knew she was going to put it on, I would run and hide in my room. I would run in my room and shut the door so I wouldn't hear that train whistle. It scared me to death. There was something about it that I found to be completely terrifying, and I couldn't stand it. This is obviously not The Little Engine That Could. I think it was a Disneyland record. I remember this distinctly on several records that we had. I think we had Pinocchio and Snow White, maybe Cinderella, and I think The Little Engine That Could was one of those Disneyland records. I don't know, but this is the story. It is told and sung by Mary Martin, and the orchestra and chorus are conducted by Camerata. Music from the score of the Walt Disney Motion Picture based on Tchaikovsky's ballet. And the songs are Hail to the Princess Aurora, I Wonder, Once Upon a Dream, Sing a Smiling Song, and Scumps. Whatever the heck that is. And on the back it shows you some of the pictures in here. Yeah, that's right. It was supposed to come with a little storybook thing. Oh, it does, but it's really messed up. This wasn't even attached to the album thing, but see, you can open it up, and so you can read along with the record. I think that's the way our Little Engine That Could record was. And here you can see the Disneyland record. I think it's not messed up right here. So you're interested? No. No, typically we don't tape them together when they come like this. What we will do, because some people want them preserved the way they are, they don't want anybody putting tape on here, we will put these in a protective sleeve, like a plastic sleeve, so you can still see what's in it. With a note, we put a little sticker on the outside sleeve, just detailing the damage or, why it's in that sleeve. So then the person who buys it, if they want to tape it together, they can. But we don't do any repair on anything that we sell. Simply because, like I said, some collectors want them left in their original condition. Oh, this is not familiar to me. This is the Lefevres. They're playing gospel music. Looks like the Lefevres are a bunch of instruments. Everybody ran away. Got all kinds of things here. Guitars, violin, trumpet, drums, piano. Okay, so these are no. These might all be instrumental. I'm not sure. The songs included on here. This is from Canaan Records in Waco, Texas. We have I Would Not Be Denied, How Great Thou Art, Look Down that Lonesome Road. That's a good song. heard that. I haven't heard it in a long time, but that's a good song. Keep on the Firing Line. I'll Walk with Jesus. That's a good song too. Beyond the Sunset. He Washed My Eyes with Tears. Just Over in the Glory Land. There Will Be No Shadows. Just a Little While. The Old Rugged Cross. And Heaven Bound Train. Maybe they didn't want their picture taken. Maybe they were all having bad hair days or something. We don't know what they look like. We know what their instruments look like, though. Looks like we have two more. So here we have, somebody wrote on this one, the 3rd anniversary album. And these are 25 country music greats and 5 extra bonus tunes. So around here, we have these little stars with the artist's name. Like we have Dottie West, Minnie Pearl, Pee Wee King, Buck Owens, Justin Tubb, Webb Pierce, Johnny Bond, Cowboy Copas, Jimmy Dean, George Morgan, Dave Dudley, Patsy Cline, Sonny James, Roger Miller, I love Roger Miller, and Carl Story. And then on the back we have all the different songs. And it looks like you can get an extra copy for only $1.95. Okay. This is the 3rd anniversary album. This includes Little Black Book, Joel Blonde, don't know that, Flat Top, Who Shot Sam, My Heart Keeps Getting in the Way, Why Baby Why, A Closer Walk, I'm Not Mixed Up Anymore, A Closer Walk with Patsy Cline, I love that song, Georgia Rag, Slow Poke, Happy Child, Down on the Corner of Love, Beyond the Sunset, Waltzing with Sin, Hot Rod Lincoln, I love that song, Nobody's Business, Lonesome Road, I Gotta Talk to Your Heart, I Wish This Night Would Never End, 6 Days on the Road, Orange Blossom, Little Maggie, Walking in the Dark, My Adobe Hacienda, Bumming Around, and then the 5 extra tunes are Phantom 309, You Mean the World to Me, Turn the World Around, Laura, and I Don't Want to Play House. Cool. Okay, one more. The Vogues. I like the Vogues. Oh, wow. And here they are. Now, this album does have some significant wear. You can see where it was stored. It had a lot of other albums that rubbed up against it and kind of rubbed away some of the print on here. Picture on the back is cool, though. I like that. And see, you have 5 O'Clock World, which is my favorite Vogues song. I love that song. I was just listening to that the other day. I have it on Amazon Music, and I had all my songs on shuffle, and that was the first one that came up. So we have Turn Around, Look at Me, Earth Angel, it's a good song, You're the One, Green Fields, No Not Much, See That Girl, My Special Angel, Moments to Remember, Magic Town, Woman Helping Man, 5 O'Clock World, and Till, T-I-L-L. You want to see it? I'll see here. Okay, there's another problem. See, it's torn right there. Yeah, it's messed up right here. And it has its protective paper, but the record's actually not in it right now. Here we go. I love the way old records smell. The record looks good. Overall, it looks really good. But the cover is not in great shape. Yeah. You want to get it? Okay. I'll put that in your stack. Now, if you want to, I can take you over because we, yeah, I got some new singles if you want to see those. But we have to go back to the back because they're not priced yet. Do you want to go look at those? Okay, well, if you'll grab your records, I don't want you to leave them here because somebody could come up and take them. So if you get your records, we'll go back and see what the new singles are, see if you're interested in those, okay? All right.